Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new video. Again, we are reviewing the conversation that Ali Dawah had with Ridwan. Let's go and watch.
Several different reasons. Number one, Daniel Haqiqtjou said we would have a debate in the future because that was not a debate, as he explicitly says on the stream. Later, he turned away from that. Secondly, because he personally insulted me and sent his whole army against me. I said, hey, if you want to conduct yourself like that, I'm not up for that. That's it. And the third reason was, as said,
and I did the same thing, but you want to debate me.
He said we would revisit a debate, and he did not do it because he wanted to stick to that. And I said, hey, I will not give you free publicity. I unlist this for now. Later, I listed it again. That's it. And what exactly did he prove during that debate, during that discussion or debate, whatever it is? What do you think? What do you think he did in that discussion? If you call it a debate. If you call it a debate, okay, what do you think he did? What was his great point against me, for example?
He made you accept the point of slavery? Bro,
I accepted that prior to him. I accepted that prior to him.
So here Ridwan is asking Ali Dawah to explain to him how Daniel Haqiqtjou smashed Ridwan in the debate that they had. And Ali mentioned that Daniel made Ridwan accept the point of slavery, to which Ridwan answered, I have already accepted slavery prior to the debate with Daniel Haqiqtjou.
What was his great point against me, for example?
He made you accept the point of slavery? Bro,
I accepted that prior to him. I accepted that prior to him.
Is that true? Well, luckily, I don't have to talk much about this because I already made a video long ago about this particular topic. Let's see if Ridwan accepted the historical justification of slavery prior to his debate with Daniel Haqiqtjou. We are going to watch an old video that I made. Let's go and watch.
But modern Muslim apologetics get so pathetic that they try to downplay the seriousness of Islamic slavery. They explain how different conditions were there. Islamic slavery was different. Slaves were treated well, but they can just shut up right away. A slave is a slave, an inferior, a tool, an object, a property that you use for help. There is no justification, no excuse to this at all. There is no justification, no excuse to this at all. There is no justification, no excuse to this at all.
Whereas I completely agree that slavery is an essential part of human history. For example, you would think that that I will come with one of these typical imbecile objections and imbecile objections and imbecile objections and imbecile objections. People think, oh, slavery is evil. How dare people enslave people in history? How dare the Confederates do this and Muhammad do this and that? No, I don't think like that at all. I think that slavery is completely historically, logically justified. I would indeed, that is what you said about how slavery was necessary, because if there are two societies, two towns, or two tribes, and they fight and have a victory over the other, what essentially needs to be done is, because in old times, in past times, these two societies basically their entire purpose is to rival and to defeat each other, to be superior over each other, to subjugate the other, because that's how society worked back then. It was completely normal, completely logical to enslave the defeated side, because if you don't enslave them, if you just let them go and take their stuff, they will eventually come back and take your stuff from you and probably enslave you or massacre you. That's completely within a historical perspective, that's completely reasonable. I completely agree with that. I completely think that slavery is an undeniable, necessary part of our human past. And although that might sound offensive to some people, that is simply.
I thought it was interesting that you said that slavery is justified historically. I was actually surprised that you said that. So because most people will bring up, well, the Prophet Muhammad had slaves.
I'm honest. I don't know how much you follow, but I'm saying everything as it is about Islam.
So this video clearly shows that Ridwan's position before his debate with Daniel Haqiqtjou was that slavery is never justified. A slave is a slave. And after his debate with Daniel Haqiqtjou, he accepted that slavery is justified from a historical point of view, and those people who claim that slavery is bad all the time are imbeciles. So why did Ridwan say that he already accepted slavery prior to Daniel's Haqiqtjou? Easy, because he knows that his fans are morons. They would never bother to fact check him. But luckily, the detective is here watching you, Ridwan. So be careful before you deny saying something next time. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue reviewing this debate, the gift that keeps giving. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.